Okay. Let's start the stream off good. So, I got a new game. This is the one I've been talking about. The one I've been saying, hey, I'm gonna play it, and it's like Shining Force. This is called Unicorn Overlord. As you can see, this box is very big, and we are going to look at what's inside of it. So, this is the box for Unicorn Overlord. It is very, very nice. I cannot explain like how nice this is. This box is thick. Like, look at that. That is thick cardboard. This is like cardboard you get out of like a board game. So you open it up, right? And you have your Switch case in there. All night neatly laid in there, you know? I have the game already inside the system, but that's the back of it. Beautiful. Beautiful. Beautiful game. So, I promise you this isn't an unboxing episode, but this has to be part of it. So, they have the soundtrack in there, right? 16-bit arranged. Maybe we'll check it out sometime. Maybe we won't. Maybe we won't. I don't know. Ugh. I'm sick today, by the way, guys, so... Sorry if I am a little off-putting. But you can kind of see that. It's the kingdom, I'm guessing. But yeah. So, there's that. Then it has an art book. And check out this. This thing has a ton of the game's assets. I'm assuming this is the game's assets. Showing off all the different characters. You know. It's beautiful. It is beautiful. This is a work of art. And of course, this is by Vanillaware. Look at this. So, this is how you know it's Vanillaware. They always use some of the best stuff to get the food out there. And you see the items that you have. Different poses, different areas. Ah, beautiful. Beautiful game. Oh, yeah, yeah. And here you go. The crest. The game, I'll get it up there. Look at that. Vanillaware. Vanillaware's crest is just magnificent. And then, on top of it, you get a freaking card game with it. And, like, it's not even just, like, it's not like a little card game. It's like an actual full-fledged card game. Like, see what I mean? You don't get, like, just like, you know, a handful of cards. You get, like, a ton of stuff. Like, that's thick, right? Well, you get multiple stacks of this. These are the... I guess I'll take it off. You know? But, like, look at that. Raven's Pen. You know? It's just... really cool. Really cool stuff. Okay, these are starter items. Okay, so these do need to be kept separate from these. So, yeah. And look. I don't know what this is, but they have all these different icons. You know, curse, burning, critical. Like, oh my gosh. I'm gonna have to invite my friends over, and we'll have to do something that has to do with this. Because this is intense. And like, look at the game. Like, it has all kinds of rules for it, but like, look at it. It's printed on a brilliant sheet. Like, wow. It's just so cool. And you also got this thing too. Teach me, Joseph. So, apparently this teaches you how to play the game. But we are going to put this all back in the box the way we found it. Oh, my box came ripped. Oh well. But yeah. That is the game. That is what came with the games. This is the box. Special edition box set. Because I knew I was going to love this game and I would regret not getting the special edition. I hate buying special editions unless I know the game's going to be good. Vanillaware, I trust. I've never played a Vanillaware game I didn't like. So, I was willing to jump off and be like, yeah, the box set. So, alright. So, triangle, not triangle strategy. Alright. Let's move our chat around a little bit. I'm just going to move my window around. Very nice. Okay. And we'll go to browsing. All right. A button. Just doing sound testing, making sure it's all synced up. Okay. Appears to be. Let's begin. Whew. It's so cool. This game has flashing screens and other flashing effects in rare cases. This is a work of fiction. It's similar. Okay, Atlas. Okay, Atlas. Brainscape. And yes, I tried bringing my avatar again, and for some reason it's just not working today. I'm trying to get it to work, and it's just not. Vanillaware. Really nice graphics. Look how crisp it. Once again, Vanillaware I'm always impressed with. As you guys, most of you know, I think most of you know this, I'm an artist. So, this type of stuff really speaks to me. getting slight Lord of the Rings vibes from this. Oh, it's Sega too. Wow, Sega made this also. All right. So let's press start, and let's go into the system. Just oh, whoops. License details. Enable fast forward and cutscenes. We don't need that. Auto advanced dialogue. Okay, voice language English. Yay, maybe I don't have to. Okay. So I don't know if this is real time, if it's turn-based. I don't know. I don't know anything about this game. I just know that it looked off. And it's from Vanillaware, and I love Vanillaware. So...
place while you're still able.
To where, I might ask? Nigh every last of Cornia's lords has forsaken us in favor of the traitor Valmor.
Yeah,
no refuge remains for a crowned fugitive. Yet the general seeks my death and mine alone. I shall not flee from that fate. Though you still can, a sole rider with Elaine at your side. Take him, Joseph. Raise that delicate seedling into a sturdy tree capable of weathering the harsh climes that await. And pray safeguard the ring of the unicorn as well. Hold it close to you until Elaine is a man grown. He will have need of the power it bears.
My queen,
Mother? Are they coming for us?
Heed well these words, Elaine. I say this not as your mother, but as your queen. From here forth, you're to treat Joseph's command as though it were spoken directly with my tongue. Do you understand?
Of course, but is there something amiss?
My faith and more lies with you, Joseph. I only pray it is enough. Farewell, and may the heavens guide you.
Why are you just standing there, Joseph? Aren't you going to help her?
Would that I were able, my prince. Come, we've not a minute to spare.
Power will exist to the city. The queen is not to leave these walls alive. Okay. Okay. Our great general reduced to little more than a base traitor. You'll find my head not so easily parted from my shoulders, Valmor. I wonder if you can say the same. I don't know. I haven't played it yet. This is literally the intro. I think I'm gonna like it. Come, everyone. We march this day for Her Majesty, Elena. Move cursor. Kill allied units and move them to where they're commanded to across the battlefield. Select Queen Elena's unit and use the move command to make her march toward Valmor's position. Alright.
Consider wisely our options.
Valmor.
Make haste! On your guard!
I trust you.
Witness the royal blade!
Regrettably, you'll see no harm. We strive together. This suit you?
What? This is awesome, but I don't know what the fuck is going on. Yeah, I don't know what's going on, but man, that was cool.
I have you!
It's up to you. I shall protect you. I trust you.
Ready yourself!
Yeah, this is pretty sweet.
I am your shield. I shall protect you. We shall see our duty through. Does this suit you?
Go.
See, this is what I was talking about with Shining Force. You know, because, like, it's the cutscenes. It's these battle scenes that are in these, like, strategy games that make it so, like, awesome.
Yours. Cordia shall never cave.
Right.
Caesar!
Enlighten me, Valmor. To what end do you seek to usurp my throne?
Self-centered fool. It's not merely your throne I aspire towards. It's all of them. Zenoira are the rightful sovereigns of Fevrith, and I, the blade to restore our world to its natural order.
You seek to plunge the continent into war. Fevrith need not suffer your delusions.
A proper ruler demands unity, not pointless politicking with insufferable neighbors. Now, I shall achieve that unity through conquest and reclaim that which is rightfully mine.
I would sooner see you slain by my hand!
Heck yeah.
I promise you, my queen, the royal lineage shall endure. It is but a great shame I couldn't aid you further. All has gone according to plan, my lord.
And yet our work only just begins. We stand now at a new dawn for Fevrith, one which will see Zenoira's dominion restored at last. Curious, though. that we've no trace of the old knight's captain.
About that, my lord. A lone cavalry unit was spotted riding through the eastern gate before it was barred.
And the boy is lost to us. A truth obscured only by his mother's futile attempt at a counter-offensive. It would seem I underestimated her penchant for deception.
Yeah. So, this is the world map.
Year 895 of the Hallowed Chronicle. Claiming himself a scion of the fallen Sonoran Empire, Cordia's once decorated General Valmor rebelled against his erstwhile home at the seat of its monarchy, Gran Corinne. Its queen, Elenia, bold in the face of this staggering betrayal, stood unshrinking as the shield to her son Elaine's safe flight, and mustering what meager forces remained by her side, she rallied a defense as valorous as it was damned. With Cornea's queen lost, care of the young prince fell to her faithful knight, Joseph, who took wing beyond Valmor's wretched grasp to asylum on the Forned Isle of Palavia in the Holy Kingdom of Albion.
Alright.
And boastfully proclaiming himself Vembrith's new emperor, Valmor donned a second name, Calarius, and began a relentless onslaught the continent's nations could only but struggle against. Yet each realm's endeavors fell in vain time and again, and ere long Sonoira's vile dominion was realized. His blood-soaked unification come to bear, few dared stand against the ironclad fist of Emperor Galerius. Embers of resistance burned on, yet the downtrodden could cling only to furtive hopes of liberation. Desperate prayers which fell upon deaf ears night after unceasing night.
Okay. Alright, cool.
10 years have passed since the Shroud of War first sent over Cornea.
Alright, so we're gonna be liberating places. Cool. It gets me ogre battle vibes. A unicorn ring.
I wonder if those two are at it again. Well, that takes care of the altar. I suppose I should be getting back.
Very interesting use of 3D and 2D assets. I can tell by the camera.
Sorry, Elaine, but this round's mine.
Ah, you always were the optimist.
Damn it! You got a good hit in, I'll give you that. There's just no stopping you these days.
Yet you've grown no less than I have. Still, we could likely train for the rest of our lives, and even then, never manage to best Joseph.
Weird to think he's back on the mainland now. Finally making that Liberation Army thing a reality, huh? Guess that means we'll be going up against Anoidra soon.
Indeed it does. The people of Cornea are suffering, Lex, crying out for whatever help will hear their pleas. Should I turn a deaf ear to those voices, I would have little and less claim to the crown I feel is mine. That, and I owe it to my mother to see them safe.
Well, yeah, but Zenoira's got the whole world in the palm of their hand. How are we gonna fight back against that?
The earth may be theirs, but the heavens will surely favor those who stand for justice.
You got a point there. Sorry for not sounding all too confident. Just make sure you don't take it all on yourself. I'll be with you every step of the way.
Thank you, Lex. You know I can't do this without you.
Oh, stop. You're gonna make me blush. Anyway, that's enough training for today. We're gonna miss lunch if we don't get moving.
I suppose it is that time.
You see something out there?
It's a ship.
Looks like they're flying Zenoira colors, too.
This island is no longer safe. We have to tell the others.
With you there. You head for the cathedral. I'll make sure the town knows what's coming.
Cathedral of
Seal off the
Shadows.
harbor, and do it quick! Not a soul gets off this island under our watch. All soldiers have alighted, sir!
Dispatch the vanguard to the cathedral. And remember, we're to apprehend the target alive.
Understood, sir!
Isn't Sir S-I-R? I haven't heard Sir as
O Heavenly Father, ruler of land and sky above, we pray this day for deliverance from evil. Grant us the meager sustenance to nourish our fragile bodies in the times to come. Guide our lost souls on the path to salvation. Shine down your radiant light upon us, for darkness looms thick through all corners of Fevrith. Such is my request as your humble servant. In the name of the Guardian Unicorn, and that of the Holy Mother. Is that you, Elaine? How many times must I ask you not to stomp around in the cathedral? What is the meaning of this?
Well, look what we've got here. Seems we're the first to show. Rough her up if you want, but don't forget, the girl dies and our heads will roll too.
Such depravity will not go unpunished. Not in the house of the Heavenly Father.
Yeah? Then you best get to praying. She's fast.
Not as fast as us.
What the?
Yeah!
Scarlet, are you hurt?
Only a little shaken, that's all. What's happening to us, Elaine?
A ship has come ashore on Palavian soil. One hoisting the banner of the Zenoiran army.
And are they aware that you're the Crown Prince?
I can't say for certain, but we know one thing. These people are our enemy, and they must be stopped.
Yes. My cathedral will see no more bloodshed this day. Come, let's move outside.
Your Highness, it's a relief to see you unharmed.
Hold on. Where's Lex?
He went ahead to alert the town. We best find him and get to the harbor.
Indeed. But first, my prince, this belongs to you.
A ring.
The Ring of the Unicorn. Queen Elenia wished for you to have it. In truth, I had intended to wait till signs of age played more deeply across your face. But we no longer have such luxury. I have the utmost faith you'll see it secured.
A keepsake from my mother. Thank you for this, Joseph. Truly.
Make no further mention of it. Now, let us be off.
Okay. Battle stages are the fields of combat where allied and enemy units wage war in real time. Each battle stage has victory conditions that must be fulfilled in order to complete it, such as defeating the enemy commander. Deploying units. Allied units can be deployed from any base flying a blue flag. First, move the cursor over the command post. Then give Elaine's unit an order to deploy.
The day will be ours.
Deploying a unit consumes 1 valor point from the gauge displayed in the upper left of the screen. Valor points can be replenished by defeating enemies and liberating towns and fortresses, and more. Elaine, look! We've already reached the town. Then we know for our first aim, we must dispatch those soldiers as quickly as possible.
We march. The path is set.
Alright. When an allied unit encounters an enemy, the battle will appear at the bottom of the screen. Use it to organize your forces and view enemy details before battle. Select battle once you finish preparing to enter the fray. That looks good. Battle plays out automatically according to various predetermined rules. First, a combatant's initiative determines their turn order within battle. When a combatant's turn arrives, they use one of their active skills. Using an active skill consumes AP. Action points. The combatant will take turns using active skills in order to, according to their initiative. Battle will continue until all combatants run out of AP. Passive skills are triggered automatically when certain conditions are met, such as being hit with an attack. First, Elaine's Noble Guard skill triggers when he is attacked, causing him to protect himself. Using a passive skill consumes PP, passive points. Next, Scarlet Quick Heal triggers when an ally takes damage, thus healing that ally.
Easy now. Light!
Nice! Finally, the enemy's parting blow skill triggers at the end of combat, at the end of battle, performing an additional attack. The battle ends when all combatants have run out of AP, or when all combatants on one side have been defeated. You can press the Y button to view the battle level and review the skills that were used in battle. Battle result. If neither unit is defeated in battle, the side with the lowest percentage of HP is the loser. Waiting. Upon losing a battle, the defeated unit is knocked back and enters a waiting state, rendering it immobile for a short time. We almost have them. Just one more push.
Onward.
First strikes. Engaging a unit will grant the attacking unit first strike. A unit executing a first strike will always act first, regardless of initiative. Very cool. Alright. And I gained 40 gold.
A fine bout.
Good. All that remains now is to reclaim the town. That's where Lex is headed, right? I hope he's okay. Liberation facilities. Or liberating facilities. Garrisoning a unit in town for or other facility will allow you that unit to liberate that facility. Well, let's try it.
The time is at hand. To me. 'Tis ours now.
Liberator facilities will replenish Valor points and boost your score upon completing the stage. Additionally, facilities that have been liberated will serve as bases, in which allied units can be deployed. Lex! Hey, sorry about that. They caught me off guard. But don't worry, everyone's safe. I made sure of it. I knew I was right to count on you. And I'm glad you're unharmed as well. Yeah. Still wish I could have done more, though here, let me scout out to make up for it.
Ready. On it. I'm here.
Just what I was hoping for. It's time for these guys to see what I'm made of.
I'm up. Yes, sir.
Only one Alex, though. Damn! Might have gotten too eager there. Lex! No! We'll never make it in time. Allow me, Your Highness. Oh, whoops. Let's go back. Unit mobility. Different units have different degrees of mobility. The higher this stat is, the quicker you'll move through battle. A unit's combined mobility is determined by the individual mobility stats of its members.
In service of the royal family, I'll not fail you. Very well.
I am your foe this day. Prepare to be struck down. Swapping positions. When two allies are in close proximity, one can swap in for the other by pressing the L or R button to have Joseph units swap in for allies. Damage prediction. Before battle, you will see a prediction of how much damage each unit will take. Note how these predictions change when swapping units.
It's not looking great.
Gaze upon the face of your demise. Stand true! I am with you!
Wow.
Healing!
Christ!
I've not chosen my grave yet.
Lex, are you alright? Somehow, yeah. Sorry for making you worry. You know, it's a miracle you can even put your armor on straight. Here, this medicine should perk you up again.
I don't know.
Alright. Phew! I needed that. Chloe, perhaps you had better serve watching after Lex directly. I fear he's a bit of a liability on his own. Very much agreed. No more messing around, Lex. I'll be keeping a close eye on you. Now then, this area appears to be safe for the time being. Anyways, let us hurry on to the harbor. The time being, it's a nasty creature, I'll tell you. My word. But that's Podrick. He and I used to stand as the stalwart pillars of the Cornea's defense. Oh, unicorn, Cornea. Okay, I get it. What might have possibly have changed him? Prepare yourself, rebels. Any foolish enough to defy Emperor Gallius must be put to the sword. It seems combat is our only path forward. Indeed, riddling this land of the enemy must be our first priority. No matter who that enemy may be. Selecting multiple units. Move the cursor while holding the A button to select multiple units and give them all the same move order. After desired, release the A button and choose the destination in the order to that location. Okay. Pausing the battle. Ordering a unit to move or pressing the A button during battle will automatically pause the game. The move and items command can be used even while the game is paused. Press B to resume the game.
Ready. You got it.
Because I do want to do one thing in the system. Auto-advancing dialogue. Actually, never mind.
Come then. We march on. Your villainy ends here. You don't stand. Come then. This one's mine. Your villainy. You don't stand. You face me.
Let me. Light.
Yeah, I like this game. I think it's awesome.
Come then. This one's mine. You face me.
Alright.
Easy now.
We march on. Your villainy, you don't stand a chance. Sorry.
I have you.
No stopping now. We march. Onward. I'm up. Yes, sir. This one's mine.
Okay. Well, shit.
That's how it's done.
In service of the crown.
Alright. So she leveled up. Okay, so they have all these different stats. Okay.
Done and dusted. You don't stand a chance.
Are you okay?
Score one for Lex. Told you I'm awesome. Sure thing. You got it. I'm ready to hit something.
This struggle will only prolong the pain. Accept the mercy of a swift demise.
I have you.
That's how it's done.
Alright.
See, Chloe? I can do stuff.
Yeah. Such a firm defense, and if only our weapons could scratch it. Perhaps my magic will work. Well then, leave this to me, Elite. Fast forward the game. Advancing time quickly. Fast forward can be used both in stages and during battles. If the game is paused while fast forwarding, it will automatically resume.
You face me.
Let me. Yeah.
A fine job.
Well fought. The time is at hand. To me. We march.
You don't stand a chance. Ow!
Not today!
Healing.
No stopping now. On it. Come then.
Yeah, I'm gonna be careful with him.
You, who once stood as my mother's royal guard.
Enough of your questions, Whelp. Interfere, and I shall see you suffer for it. Try again.
Light!
Oh.
We march on. I must never yield.
Hey!
I can't fail my sacred mission.
Onward.
All done.
You face me.
All right.
My legs grow heavy.
Completion bonus. Time bonus. Liberation. We got 2 places. Combat. And we're now with rank E. Hey. I don't know what the renown is, but hey. That's cool.
What foolishness is this? One such as I, brought low by the corneate vermin that gnawed our ankles.
You've fallen far indeed, Hodrick. How many times did you stare death in the face at Her Majesty's side? Now, look what you've become. I may stand as your swordmaster no longer, but I can yet offer you a merciful end to your descent.
Wait.
Your Highness.
Tell me, Hodrick. Do you remember the times you and I played together? When I was still just a boy? Yours was a bond of loyalty few knights could hope to equal. Why cast that aside and bend the knee to Galerius? I refuse to cut down a friend without first knowing how we've reached this grim conclusion. A simple reason is all I ask.
Elaine!
The ring! What sorcery is this?
Oh, my head. What am I doing here?
A spell to shackle the hearts of men.
'Tis the only way I can think to describe it, my prince. That ill-fated day, all the lords closest to your mother turned upon her without so much as a moment's notice. Unfortunately, my memories end there as well.
A frightful power, if what you say is true. This spell of control, it could be called. Such magic would go far in explaining how Galerius so swiftly brought Fevrith to its knees.
I shudder to think what unspeakable evil I wrought upon our world these last 10 years. Though there is no greater misdeed than turning my spear upon you, Prince Elaine.
That's enough. You mustn't blame yourself any further. But I do wonder, how is this ring capable of unmaking a spell?
In truth, I had believed it to be mere regalia, a symbol of your birthright and nothing more. To think the power of cleansing truly exists. Your Highness, that is the Ring of the Unicorn, ancestral treasure of Cornea's royal lineage. Legend speaks of your ancestors wielding it to purify evil, but I had believed such tales to be mere fiction.
The Orthodoxy has a similar story about the Holy Unicorn. How it was a sacred beast able to purge darkness from our lands. It's entirely possible that the ring that bears its image is somehow capable of that same power.
Should Galerius's rule be built upon a foul sorcery that fetters our people, then this ring is the ray of light that will pierce its wicked heart.
Your words ring true, my prince.
Indeed. Were we able to free those bound by his cruel magics?
It might just bring the iron wall of Zenoira crashing down.
All told, I've often found myself plagued with doubt. Is it justice that guides our march, or paltry vendetta? Yet the answer is clear as day now. The path before us is laid bare, and all that remains now is to walk it. Walk it I will, Mother. Today marks our first foray into the mists of despair which hang heavy over our home. Mists that will soon be dispelled. It may take days, months, or even years, but I shall see the duties of my bloodline fulfilled, and slay Galerius like the beast he is. And how does Hodrick fare?
Well, all things considered, any fog that lingered in his mind seems to have cleared, and he stands ready to fight once more. By the way, Your Highness, allow me to brief you on our plans for when we arrive. Among the Liberation members I've mustered in my past excursions is a young yet skilled knight by the name of Clive. I'll ride to bring him to you the moment we reach solid ground.
You have my thanks.
Hey, Shift is
A
playing
word,
it too.
Elaine?
Is something wrong?
Well... No, it's nothing.
Are you sure? Anxiety will be the death of you if you keep it bottled up like that.
It really isn't important, I assure you. It's just... our lives have changed so drastically from the peace we had only yesterday. It barely seems real.
I can't say I feel any different. But I've always known this day would come. It's why I've spent all these years training under Joseph's careful instruction. A shame you never had the chance to meet my mother. She was always one to blaze a path forward, royal blade in arm. But as her heir, I intend to lead in much the same way.
Is that why you and Lex spent all your days banging swords down at the shore?
You've seen that, have you? You know, Hodrick was likely but one of many. And assuming the others who surrendered to Zenoira are being controlled as he was, we may just stand a chance in this. Yet our liberation is still in its nascent days. Promising, yes, but gravely fragile as well. Which is precisely why I'll need your help, Scarlet. To reclaim peace for all who have suffered.
Elaine, Of course. I'll do everything I can, as is my role as a priestess of the Palladian Church.
Hey, don't forget about me.
Lex.
What?
I'm sorry, my prince. Decorum doesn't come naturally to this fool.
It's all right. When you've known each other as long as we have, there's no reason to let formality bind us.
But there are protocols to observe. Rules we must follow as vassals in service of the crown. Still, I'm of the same mind. What mind he has, that is. I'll give my all in the royal name, your majesty.
Thank you all. I couldn't ask for a finer group of friends.
Hey. Now, is there towns in this game? You know what? Let's try expert.
Elaine, why have you stopped?
We're surrounded.
Not the welcome party I was hoping for.
Get your vile claws off of me!
Let her go!
I should have known you'd be behind this treachery, Renault.
What is the meaning of this?
Apologies for the icy reception, but we've business with the girl.
What business could you have with Scarlet?
No, I don't think that will be happening. I act under orders from Emperor Galerius himself. As for what he plans to do with her, that's not for one of my station to know. Yet I shall see it done all the same.
No! Scarlet!
Don't worry, boss. I'll earn my keep. And plenty more. Straight into a hornet's nest. You gotta do something, Elaine. Hear me, soldiers of Cornea. I ask that you stand aside for your returned prince. Sorry, kid. Can't do that. It's nothing personal, just following orders. The guy paying the con. Damn, we've no hope of overcoming such numbers. Your Highness! With us, everyone, I beg you. Come, my prince!
I'm ashamed to hear you met such misfortune before I arrived.
Your Highness, this man is Clive, the knight we spoke of earlier.
A pleasure.
Still, it rankles the mind. I never would have dreamt that Galerius was after Scarlet, and not you, my prince.
Who was that knight who took her?
His name is Renault, formerly a proud servant of Queen Elenia, not unlike myself. And just as I fell victim to Galerius and his foul magic, it would seem he has met with a similar fate.
All the same, why Scarlet?
Perhaps her role as a priestess has something to do with it. Lately I've heard tell of Zenoira's desire to spread its roots into the Orthodoxy, making one with direct ties a prime target.
In any case, the risk to her safety is clear should she fall into Galerius's hands. And sitting idly by only serves to stoke my worry further. Let us be off at once.
Wouldn't do that if I was you. No chance you're helping the girl if you don't even know where you're going.
And you are?
Don't worry, he's a friend. A collaborator of mine by the name of Travis.
Fancy way to refer to a spy. You need intel, dirt, or just the latest weather, I'm your man.
And what of Renault?
Road east, faster than a clap of thunder. I can only assume he's going for the city. But the real problem is his army of mercenaries. We want after Renault. We've got to go through them.
Your Highness, we all share your sense of urgency, but we've no hope of aiding Scarlet without first routing the enemy before us.
Right. We depart as soon as we are able.
Okay. So that fortress over there serves as the enemy's command post. Indeed, Your Highness. And the region will not know peace until we claim it as our own. Housecarls are exceptional attackers who can lower enemies' defense due to their heavy damage. Alright. As for this fortress here, is our first and final line of defense. The enemy outruns it, we'll have nowhere left to turn. Then we must defend it at any cost. Proceed with extreme caution. Defeat Auburn. Forgive the intrusion, Your Highness, but I believe our unit struggles without the proper changes to the format first. Unit formation. Press X on the formations to adjust the unit's formation. Before engaging with the mercenaries, press X and adjust the unit. Okay? On this screen, you can add and swap units or remove from any given member. Perhaps we ought to explain the strengths of each class type first. What do you say, Your Highness? Classes. Each character has a set class. That determines their combat affinities, as well as weapons and skills they're able to use. Listen to the explanation. Go on. As you wish, my prince. To begin with, cavalry units such as mine are effective when facing infantry. Yep. As such, you may always call upon me to dispatch you to the infantry in front in your path. Knights are highly effective against infantry units and can traverse the stages swiftly due to their high mobility. Remember, Your Highness, danger lies around every turn in the battlefield. Yet the shield I bear is more than capable of defending our allies from harm. Hoplites, boasting a great shield and armor and high physical defense, Hoplites are stout warriors that excel at protecting their allies. Defending is not the only way to survive, though. If you ask me, you're better off not getting hit in the first place. If you put me in the front row, enemies won't even be able to touch us. Thieves have high evasion, allowing them to swiftly dodge attacks in the front row. Generally speaking of which, you'll find that it's best to place the sturdiest fighters in the front row, while reserving the back row for more fragile. Look upon the following formations, which you may wish to deploy. The Lord is in front, will bear the brunt of the enemy attack, while the Knight is in back and will cut through the infantry. The Lord and Hoplites share the same. Burn of enemy attack, and the Lord will heal when he uses lean edge. The Thief is in the front row and will draw and evade enemy attacks. The Lord is in the back row, purely on offense. Thank you, everyone. I'll be certain to keep that in mind.
ours. In service of the royal family. What would you ask? By your word.
We march.
The path is set. Come. Glory to the liberation! A trivial undertaking. The time is at hand. To me.
Come then.
Onward. The time is at hand.
Your villainy ends here.
Okay. Yeah!
Victory grows ever closer.
When possible, Your Highness, you should try to avoid using only a single unit in battle. Should their stamina be exhausted, they will have no choice but to rest where their unit would rest where they stand until it recovers. Oh wait. Resting. Select rest from a unit's action menu to command it to rest. The unit will then enter a waiting state and recover a set amount of stamina. Keep in mind, a resting unit is defenseless against enemy attacks. If an enemy engages a resting unit in battle, that unit will be able to use active skills and passive skills.
They will know what hit them. Ready. Yes, sir.
I'll not fail you. Very well.
We march.
To me.
I'm up. On it.
Damn it! It looks like they got guys crawling all over the place, over the harbor. Judging by appearances, I suspect they have more units ready to join the battle at any moment. Okay, so that pawn thing means that they have units.
Nothing back. The battle is won. For the liberation. The time is at hand. gaze upon the face of your demise.
Thanks.
I am with you! I fight in me yet.
Oh shit, he's level 20?
I've not chosen my grave yet. What would you ask? I'll not fail you.
The bridge appears to be held by the enemy spear bearer. Not only are they capable of delivering a piercing attack to an enemy column, but they can deal heavy damage to cavalry as well. I suggest you exercise the utmost caution, my prince. A fine reminder, Clive. Let us consider the enemy's strengths before marching into battle.
The path is set.
Which is why this one is perfect.
You'll see no harm.
Fine job. Sure thing. You got it.
I shall try my best, and yet... How careless. What would you ask? As you wish.
Wasn't even a challenge.
Oh dear, thank you for saving us. I hope this can prove useful in the battle ahead. Overlord.
Ready. Yes, sir.
Your villainy ends here.
I am your shield.
We march on.
The time is at hand. Onward. Now then.
I have my doubts. How careless. My steed demands rest.
Sure thing. On it.
I shall try my...
This one's mine.
Are you okay?
Score one for Lex. I'm ready to hit something.
There we go.
Healing.
No stopping now. Done and dusted.
I have arrived. To me.
You face me.
You okay?
A fine job.
Sure thing. Ready.
Come then.
I think I'll kill it. Yeah, well.
You'll see no harm.
We march on. A fine bout.
Hey, kids aren't half bad. Come on, boys. It's time we teach them what they're up against. You gotta be kidding me. Alas, it's no joke. It's just we stand ground and wait their advance. Otherwise, rather than blindly charge forward. Alright, so, garrison effects. Facilities such as towns and bridges have a variety of garrison effects, which are bestowed upon the unit is garrisoned within. These effects prove powerful, so try to garrison units in the facility where the enemies approach. If you wish to review the garrison, okay. You can now skip battles by pressing the start button. It's often better to watch battles play out, as skipping them prevents you from learning about why your unit won or lost.
We march. The path is set. For the liberation.
Your villainy ends here.
Allow me.
Got me good. Don't go dying on me. Good.
Awaiting your command. Very well.
Onward.
I am yours to command, Your Highness. Come. Stand.
All right.
The battle is won.
I've arrived.
Gaze upon the face of your demise.
I fight in me yet.
Little bit of tricorn pride for you.
A trivial undertaking.
Hell yeah!
Sure thing.
Man, I'm loving this game.
Yes, sir.
It's really cool.
shall
It
hold
has a
nothing
lot
back.
of oomph to it.
For the liberation, I'll not fail you.
These ruins may hold something of use. You can find items in ruins. Alright. Let's take them on.
This one's mine.
Wow.
I have you.
That's how it's done. I'm ready to hit something. Damn it.
Are you okay?
Score one for Lex.
Take notes, Lex.
Told you I'm awesome.
Ah. Hell yeah.
I'm up. On it.
Alright.
One for the good guys.
Do you have strength?
Gaze upon the face of your demise.
I'll be back.
I've not chosen my grave yet.
Time is with us, should we only keep our focus. We march. The path is set.
Sure thing.
I shall hold nothing back. A trivial undertaking.
I'm up. Yes, sir. This isn't gonna end well.
You okay? You'll be okay. Come then.
I shall protect you.
ends here.
Right.
You'll see no harm.
Fine job. Come then. You'll be okay. Good. I just want to sleep.
Gaze upon the face of your demise. I've not chosen my grave yet.
Your villainy ends here. We march on. I need a rest. I don't know. On it. The time is at hand. Time is no friend to us now.
Awaiting your command. As you wish.
Now there is Albin. Albin, leader of the mercenaries. Don't let your guard down, even for a second. The enemy's strength, the stars displayed beneath the enemy's stamina, represents the relative strength of their unit. The enemy unit can have 1 to 3 stars. Depending on their strength, the enemy unit 3-star rating is a commander for any given battle. Press start to open up the stage menu where you can review unit information and save your progress and more. Consider saving before crucial moments such as engaging the enemy commander.
What would you ask? I shall hold nothing back.
Well, look who finally came knocking.
I have you! Nope. Stand true!
Saw that.
Glory to the liberation!
He's strong, even stronger than he looks. Can we truly defeat such a powerful opponent? We can indeed. Our morale alone will be enough to see us through. You can use Valor skills during battle. When selecting the Valor skill option from a unit's command menu. Different skills have different classes have different Valor skills. Each of which consumes a Valor point when used. For example, Alan's Valerius Order skill gains first strike to all allied units in range, which will prove useful when fighting an enemy commander.
Come.
Thanks.
I am with you! I have you! The battle is won!
You impressed?
A trivial undertaking.
Okay.
Alone, are you? What happened to your friends?
Long gone by now. But with all the time about them. Never could have done without you lot chasing me halfway to hell and back, though.
The fort's empty, Your Majesty. Not a soul in sight.
Guy laid out the bait, and we just had to take a nibble.
Strange. Few leaders would play the sacrificial lamb in such a predicament.
Don't flatter yourselves. I would have shook you off like weak old mud if I hadn't hurt my leg in our little scuffle. But hey, that's just part of the job. You're gambling with your life the second you take that coin.
Then you know how this ends.
Stay your blade, Lex. There's something I need to ask him. What does Galerius want with Scarlet? I'll take any scraps of information you may have, please.
You do realize I'm just hired steel, yeah? They keep my pockets nice and heavy, and that's as far as my curiosity goes. So, sorry, but I'm not a questions kind of guy. At least not past my bottom line.
Well, what do we do with him?
Let's say I offered to fill those pockets instead. What then?
First, I'd ask if you still had all your marbles, but I'm not the discriminating type. Once the pay's right.
If this is supposed to be a joke, I'm not laughing. We're trying to beat the enemy, not hire them.
It's not every day you come across a man willing to greet the heavens in order to see his allies safe. Now, our aim is to liberate these lands from the oppressive clutches of Zenoira and its emperor. I'd ask your aid in that battle.
You know, I'd heard you were nothing more than the crumbs of some spineless resistance they got chewed up and spat back out. Never would have guessed you're really just a pack of reckless lunatics.
This so-called lunatic is none other than Prince Elaine, true-born heir to the Cornian throne. And our war is a righteous one.
You're trotting around the crowned brat of a dead and gone kingdom trying to flip a whole damn empire? Sorry, kids, but I don't like them odds.
Doesn't sound like he's interested.
Hope you know I don't come cheap.
Does that mean you'll join us?
Granted, you're willing to foot the bill. Kingmaking's not an everyday job for a merc. But you've seen enough to know I'm worth the gold and more. So we got a deal? We'll even cut you a little discount.
Now that we've settled matters here, we move to rescue Scarlet. Time grows short.
Indeed. It's more than evident Galerius had some grand purpose in kidnapping her. Delivering her from his bloodied talons may strike a heavy blow to the heart of his aims.
Perhaps, but this is far sooner than we had planned. Our allies remain scattered through every realm of Fevrith. Casting the gauntlet at Renault's feet would only send us all to an early grave.
If I may add, there are those among Galerius's adherents who willfully chose to betray the Queen those long years ago. I fear we have no hope of avoiding conflict with such base traitors.
It would seem we'll need to bolster our ranks then.
Your Highness, upon ushering you to Palavia, I labored tirelessly to build a foundation upon which the Liberation Army can take hold. I have seen great suffering in our lands, 'tis true, and yet greater resentment harbored by the oppressed and the downtrodden. I have every faith such fierce emotion will spur them to join our cause. My prince, fly your crest across the banner of the liberation. Spearhead the rebellion against Zenoira, and you will surely find kindred spirits ready to take arms in your name.
Then I will do just that. I only ask that you be the crutch I may lean on when the perils of war grow too great to bear alone.
Alright. To represent, this can be edited later from the Heller. Bard, Ariel, Hilda, Sakura High School? Okay.